Storm. Thoughts?
I'm still down.
Yeah? Yeah. Ready? I'm doing it. Go around the right side. Go around the right side. I gotta reset it up. No. Alright, I'm getting momentum. Yeah. No, Mikey's dodging him. Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
What are you doing? You're like, bro, I can't even hit my shot.
This kid's
getting slipped.
At 84 overall, they got a fucking kicker as their third best player? Okay, I guess.
Whatever, I'm starting.
I don't like it. But for, you know, like, whatever, like, a reasonable deal would be $100. Would anyone, like, notice? Not for, like, $5, but for, you know, like, whatever, like, a reasonable deal would be $100.
Tonight, from M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland, it's a special prime-time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
Is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Taken at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here comes the Ravens on offense, and the man in charge from Louisville, the former MVP, Lamar Jackson.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well. Won the ball game, bottom line. May not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run for the first with Edwards. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Faced with their first 3rd down conversion opportunity and able to punch it through and pick it up on the ground.
And to me, doing it on the ground sends a different type of a message than throwing the football. And, you know, let's face it, we've done a lot of games together. How often have we seen 3rd down turn into an automatic passing down no matter what the yardage?
Yeah, and last thing you want, that opening drive to go 3 and out. You got everything scripted, lined up. Let's get some points on the board. They're able to avoid that 3 and out. The numbers for him from a week ago, 22 carries, 99 yards.
And we all know he had a big workload last week, so I'm eager to see if they decide to back him off a little bit. Personally, I hand it to him 20-plus times again. When a running back's locked in like he is, I want him to keep touching the football.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 41. Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Well, this defense for the Texans, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. Tucker's kick is good. And the Ravens strike first at 3-zip. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
So here come the Texans now for their first drive. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, accentuate the positive. That's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air. Receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're a running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 18 carries, 71 yards.
Well, to no one's surprise, he gets an early rep right there, and they've been playing their best ball this season as they built this winning streak, and that includes the ground game, where he's kept the offense productive and put them in position to win ball games. The question now is, can this defense that he's facing do what others haven't and finally put a stop to this streak?
A first down there on a pickup of 25. They'll look to throw. Out of his hands quickly to CeeDee Lamb. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down. Back to throw. Rolling, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Back to throw here. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
Oh, what was that?
This is what you want to see from your rookie quarterback on an opening drive, Charles. He looks cool, he looks calm, he looks collected in marching them down the field.
And, Brandon, I just think the game continues to change and evolve because we're calling these guys rookies. But, you know, they throw...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. CeeDee Lamb, his 14th touchdown now on the year. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it's finished off by the touchdown from CeeDee Lamb. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as these guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Ooh, that was cool. It's in
And last time
149.
able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something. They're looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked by Logan Wilson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Josh Jacobs with career touchdown number 60. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. Fields it right around the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
For this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
Well, that's cool.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. To throw is Jackson.
They set up the screen for Dobbins.
And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt.
And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45, and the Texans will take over. So here are the Texans to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. On play action, they'll throw. Steps away. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the 1st. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Looking to throw. Flushed out right. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
And the Ravens will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
They'll start in excellent field position following the INT.
After the interception, here's Jackson. He'll buy some time right.
And he will slide down with the 1st down for the moment, but a penalty flag on the field.
In the backfield to pass protect, and sometimes trying to protect the QB, you hold.
And the key word, as you noted, protect, right? Sometimes you get out of position, get out of whack. It's just quarterback protect mode, and he got nailed for the penalty.
Again, Jackson will keep it.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. And got his man. It's touchdown, Houston.
Michael Pittman
from 17 yards out. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass was resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, but both of those units in there kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
21-3 is your score after one.
A little bit, but this is relevant for today's video because the Knicks made some trades to open up some spaces, and they end up getting the Detroit Pistons first round pick. This top 18.
They'll go again with Dobbins.
First round pick, and it's top 14 protected.
It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Jackson looking to throw on third. That's into the hands of the tight end Boyle. And he will have a Ravens first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try to put some points on the board.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. From the gun, Jackson. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball. And what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. Jackson. They'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away. Tucker's kick is good, and that'll get the deficit down to 15. So they get the 3. It was 4th and 1, and I think you were doing what I was doing. I was looking down at the sideline. I'm not sure the offensive unit wanted the 3. They wanted to go for it.
But when have we ever seen a unit that didn't want to go for it in that situation, right? Sometimes it's just way more important to have the points on the board than to worry about any type of a gamble.
Houston set to take over. And they, on paper, Charles, no doubt they have the edge in this one. They are sitting with the AFC elite, and on the other side, they're down toward the bottom of the AFC. But you know what they say, especially at this point in the season, watch out for a trap game.
And in doing so, I would take my game plan and condense it. I would rely on my fundamentals, the fact that my players are probably just better, and not try and do too much, do just enough to win the game. And on the other side of the field, I'm doing everything. Every trick play I can think of, every different formation, you name it, I'm throwing it at them in order to try and get the upset win.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Buying time to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Rolling to his right. And Graham on the ground. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
As a general manager, you're counting on your first and second round draft picks to have a big-time impact on your team. But where you make your bones, rounds 3 through 7. If you can find a few diamonds in the rough there, develop them, then you've got something going, and we're seeing one right here.
Yeah, plays like that lead me to believe that they found a diamond in the rough.
And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
The answer is 11. We're at half a game.
They'll look to throw here. They'll roll him out right.
So we might get
and that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Irv Smith Jr. a 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Texans are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. So that drive, 6 plays, 75 yards. And the result, a Houston touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
But you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I've met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
1 second down, a run with Dobbins.
And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And that is incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Now is the punter, Jordan Scout.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Fielded at about the 28. It'll be a 39-yard punt. Give him a good 10 yards on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. And now out comes Houston.
The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up, place the ball, so they can snap it and get back to work.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. They'll set up a throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Graham. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. On 3rd, here's an option play right. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. And they'll need the 39 here for a 1st. This is 3rd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
What is happening? Hey, I said this in the very first video that I did.
They'll drop to throw.
Injury frequency is crazy high.
open man layup. It's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 21 yards there. A big play on fourth down. So after the big play on fourth, here's 1st and 10.
I mean, the second half of the season was about
He'll look to throw. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality is certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flat when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. On the move to his left. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time it's been incomplete when they're throwing it to him?
Yes, he caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Michael Pittman with a second touchdown here in this first half, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws.
This is where we use Julius Randle, and we talked the Suns into thinking Julius Randle was their answer because he's just different. You know, we got to make up a little bit more money, so we will be willing to give you, I guess we'll give you Hart. We'll give you Hart because that's basically the only other player that we have under contract right now.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for Houston, they just keep on rolling as they move to 9-2 with a win here. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, they've fallen out of things now as they sink to 3-8. And they'll try to make amends next week as they host the Cleveland Browns. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gordon. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Him at number 8, and then with our second round pick, it's nobody. Hey, I'm Dr. Ben Song from the Quantum League Project. Click the skip button. It's worth picking up. So we just gonna send the M. I think we just had a really good offseason. A lot of it depends on player progression, what Obi Toppin looks like, and Quentin Grimes and Emmanuel quickly. Bradley Beal regresses a little bit, but that makes sense. He's coming off a huge injury. I'm not too worried about it. RJ jumps up 1, which is kind of disappointing. I was hoping for a little bit more, but we do get +2 to DeAndre Ayton, which is fine. Obi Toppin jumps up to almost 80 overall club. Same thing with quickly, so we love that. We use our mid-level exception to get John Isaac to come off our bench. Come on, man. Defensively, we got to be nice. I'm going to move Whitehead over to a small forward. Q Grimes is in the rotation, and then we sign some people just to fill out the roster. I think we're 100% a playoff team. This is one of those teams that is going to grow with time. You know, hopefully we can get RJ to be a little bit better when it comes to his progression so he can be our for sure number 1, because that's kind of what we banking on at this moment as Bradley Beal starts to regress. I'm hoping that regression was just because he was coming off the injury and not the sign that he's actually regressing, because if he's actually regressing, then that trade and that contract is terrible. They want to start John Isaac. I'm going to start Obi Toppin because I promised Obi Toppin the starting spot. John Ice can get whatever minutes is there, but I got to start him. And we run in the 10-man so we can go ahead and get our guy Grimes those minutes. It's not a lot of them, Grimes, but it's, you just got to get better. That's all. You just got to get better. We got Dean Wade, I guess. I feel solid. I feel okay about the roster. Game 1 against the Boston Celtics, we lose by a ton. But then, that's just the first game, and there's a lot of Q Grimes off the bench. Q. Play your way into the real rotation, bro. Game 2 against the Bucks. It's a tough 2 games to start off the season. Game 2 against the Bucks, another loss, but it wasn't as heart-wrenching as the other one. You know what I want to do? I want to mess with the shot tendencies on my team. Because you can't say, I want you to be the 1 option. I want you to be the 2 option in this game. I do want Bradley Beal. Oh, my God, you are falling off 2 games in. That's fine. Nope, that's his layup. These are not stats. I'm sorry, hold on. Bradley Beal and RJ to take the good amount of those shots, for sure. DeAndre Ayton should be getting touches, bro. He don't have a Chris Paul to force feed him, I guess, but he should be getting some touches. Also, getting an assist or 2 wouldn't help. 0 assists through 2 games is crazy. I know you're the center. There's a win. Yeah, there you go. 4 assists. Yeah. It's just because he's coming off the big injury. That's what we're telling ourselves, and it's not that he's bad. So we are the 2 seed right now. The Atlanta Hawks are really good, man. They're really, really good. We're contenders, technically. What do you think so? No, we got the second best record in all the basketball. Contenders, baby. New York Knicks basketball is back. You know what I'm saying? Bing bong. You hear me? Bing bong. Let's see what's going on, though. Overall points per game. We got 2 people averaging 20. That's Bradley Beal and RJ Barrett. We got 16 and 11 for Aiden, and then 15 and 7 assists for Brunson, and then Quickly off the bench is looking really, really nice. Only thing that scares me about Quickly, and I guess Obi Toppin, is how much money are they going to try to get with contract extensions? I read this like he was trying to get $4 million, but instead he's trying to get 14, but he's refusing to resign, meaning that he probably thinks that he deserves to be a starter somewhere. I can't be mad at him. I'm ready for my time for the Knicks to end. I hate that for you. Even Q Grimes like, hey, I want 16 M's. You like the 9th man on the rotation. Also, Whitehead got injured for the season. He tore his ACL. So, 2K, that's how it works. Bro, talking about third. Wait, you see this? Hold on. 30 M's? Boy, if you don't get out of here with your 4.7 points per game in 2 games before you got injured, you better go somewhere. Do we have to trade Quickly? He's happy. Everything is smooth. I feel overjoyed with the way things are going. But also, his contract, like he said, I won't out. If I just do Quickly in the trade finder, we're not going to get anything. So I think we just ride it out with Quickly on the team, bro. Hey, Davion Mitchell would kind of be nice, low-key. Ooh. But that's not a real trade. Davion is older than Emmanuel Quickly. It's crazy to say that aloud, but it's true. So he's going to have to ride with you quick. And hopefully, you realize that, hey, you can still make a lot of bread in the NBA coming off the bench, bro. You can still make a lot of bread in this league coming off the bench, especially if you want a title contending team. Maybe you sign back with us for 1 year because next year we think we might be ready for the championship. Hey, this year we might be ready for the championship. I don't know. Win a championship, and then you can go to your next team. Luka being Luka. Anthony Black. 4th overall pick, a name that I honestly don't recognize, but point guard, small 4. He averaged 17, 8.5, and 7. That looks insane. He also didn't hit a 3 this season. Did he attempt a 3? He did not attempt a 3. Oh, snap. I'm looking this player up. I want to see what you about, Anthony Black. You don't shoot 3s, huh? Interesting. All right, something to be on the lookout for. Plays for the Spurs, though. Michael Brogdon was 6th man of the year. Giannis, and then LaMelo Ball wins most improved. LaMelo, I heard that New York like you. You want to be a big market guy? I throw the farm. All the picks. Plus Brunson. Plus whatever you really want, low-key. I swear I would do it. And maybe I will, depending on how the season goes. Okay, Ben Simmons is All-NBA third team. From 6th man of the year back to All-NBA third team. Shout out to him. Lonzo's all-defensive team with LaMelo. Look at the boys. I want LaMelo in New York. I just do. But we like third. We won some games, some close games, but Atlanta and Boston, strictly based on that stat, were better than us this season. Defensively, we were about 5th, 6th in the league. Okay. Offensively, we were about 4th in total points, and not in the league, in the conference. So we're scoring, we're defending, but there are some teams out there that's better. And that's like Boston, who's defending and scoring at a higher clip. We'll see how it goes. Orlando Magic make the playoffs. Shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? Didn't take really long to get there. Scoot Henderson's their point guard. Yeah. Hallow and Franz Wagner, that's a really good 3 back-to-back draft picks for them. You know what I'm saying? And you even got Jalen Suggs that was included in there. He's a 79 overall. But we team too. Don't get me wrong. We just ain't super young. I'm not looking to get eliminated in the first round. It's definitely not something I want to do. Grimes has been playing solid in the playoffs, but I need my star players to be getting minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and get my star player those minutes. Okay, great. 2-2 series to this young team. 3-2. Okay, going against the Bucks in the second round, who are good, as you know. Same core, same roster, but Giannis versus Obi Toppin, not something I'm looking forward to. Chris Middleton and RJ on the same tier of player, which is pretty cool. We look kind of good stacked up against them, but they do have the Greek freak. You know what I'm saying? Giannis, that dude is different. First game, we win. We win game 2. Oh, snap. New York basketball. You're not getting in the rotation. Not after missing 90 games. You good. Oh, no. Okay. All right. Cleveland Cavaliers. Now, this team is great. They also picked up Harrison Barnes somehow, which is cool. They're a good team, bro. They're a really good team. But we might be better. They are the 6th seed. We are the 1 seed. We win game 1 where Bradley Beal puts up 33. Emo put up 32 and 11. Shout out to Emo, but it wasn't enough. Game 2, Donovan Mitchell put up 43. All right. Game 3, New York Knicks are back, baby. RJ, and look, they said that she was washed, Brad. They said she was washed when we made that trade. You almost got the 50-piece on near perfect efficiency. Come on, man. They not ready for Knicks basketball to be back. 3-1. 3-2. Oh, snap. Oh, my God. Okay, we're going into a game 7. Grimes, I got to take you out of the rotation for this game 7. We need Beal. We need RJ. Okay. Game 7. I think we were up 3-1. I think. Maybe it wasn't 3-1, but we were up. That's all we really need to know. And we're no longer that. It's a close one. It's a dog fight. It's a win. I'm jumping in. We gotta watch, right? It's a one.
Mr. Clean Multi-Surface Liquid Cleaner. Enjoy the long-lasting freshness long after the clean.
Point game with less than 2 minutes. Thinker. Just realized the number 42 was on the back of DeAndre Ayton. Don't really love that too much. Good defense from Bradley Beal and a good rebound too. Okay. All right. We win these, man. We win these. Look at all these Knicks fans in the crowd rocking the same exact gear. It was on the chairs when they walked into the arena. You going against Emo, that's not a good idea. But, hey, we running double big right now. And Mitchell Robinson, look at us. We're countering them. They run 2 bigs with Mobe and Allen, and we're running 2 bigs with Aiden and Mitchell. Tom Thibodeau playing a little bit of chess out there. Now, RJ Barrett is not on the court. We got a good defensive lineup with, oh, look at the steal. What'd I tell you? We got a good defensive lineup with John Isaac on the court, too. So let's see what's going on. Bradley Beal being guarded by Donovan Mitchell. Knicks up by 1 with a minute to go. A lot of drip. Robinson, he's going to drop. Oh, back in the finals. Woo! RJ with a good game. DeAndre didn't have a bad game either, but down the I'm going to lose my mind. I forgot to unpause it. Oh, back in the finals. Woo! RJ with a good game. DeAndre didn't have a bad game either, but down the stretch, it was Mitchell Robinson. I forgot to unpause it. I'm gonna lose my mind. I paused it to go pick up my food from the front step and forgot to leak history. How did the NBA championship go? We won in 5. Oh my God, that's so annoying. Okay, here's the recap of what happened. Because I remember, game 1, RJ had 42 and 10. Game 2, RJ had 35. It was a 5-game series. They won game 4. We won games 1 through 3. We won game 5. But while RJ
supposed to dip it in the sauce? Ooh, this is a little spicier and it's really good. They should really serve this all the time. Oh my God. Then we have the burger. Again, not spicy, but it's so good. And then they give you this last dab sauce. This is supposed to be very spicy. Let's take a little hit first. That's a little hot. Oh, nice heat in the back of the throat. No pause, I like it. The flavor's fantastic. This sauce is a little hot, but you can handle it. Altogether, this tasted very good. I would give it an 8.3 out of 10.
Would you rather Carmelo Anthony edition? These are players at their absolute prime. First name, Paul George.
Paul George. I'm going Melo.
You're casual. I'm going with Paul George.
Give me Paul George.
Next name, Andre Iguodala.
Carmelo Anthony. Carmelo.
I'm going Carmelo. Kevin Durant.
KD. Kevin Durant. Clear. Kevin Durant.
I'm going KD too. Sean Marion. Ooh.
Carmelo Anthony. Why are you talking about ooh and thinking about? That's what I'm saying. Stop sleeping on Sean Marion. Casuals. No, you sleeping on Carmelo. Yeah, give me Melo though, but I fuck with Sean.
I'm going with Carmelo. Tracy McGrady.
Carmelo Anthony. I'm sorry, T-Mac. I love you. Give me Melo.
At their peak, I'm going Tracy. Paul Pierce.
Oh shit. Give me Carmelo. Give me the truth. I'm going Melo over Pierce.
I'm going Carmelo Anthony too. Grant Hill.
Yeah, you can see. Give me Melo. I'm going Melo, but if Detroit, Grant Hill had, a longer time, yeah. We talking about LeBron or Grant Hill.
You lose me.
So take Melo.
I'm going Carmelo Anthony as well. Dwight Howard.
Carmelo.
I'm leaning Melo, but Dwight is definitely in that conversation.
I was thinking about going Dwight because Dwight led the Magic to the 2009 finals.
That team was good, though.
But the Nuggets faced off against the Lakers in the West Conference Finals in 2009. And I think if the Nuggets win that, they beat the shit out of Orlando. So I'm going with Carmelo.
Melo would have had a ring. Also, Detroit not drafting Melo fucked his career.
Challenge accepted. As you can see, this is an uncut pumpkin. I got my son Parker to cheer me on. I'm gonna use my thighs to break it in half. I did it. Challenge accepted. As you can see.
It's more Asian than me.
Homemade Spinalis cheesesteaks on my Loco griddle. We're going to go ahead and lay these Spinalis steaks out like you see right here, placing them in the freezer for 25 minutes. Prepping an onion in the meantime. When that 25 minutes expires, shave down that Spinalis steak as thin as possible. Transferring to a mixing bowl, add in oil, salt, garlic, and pepper. You can find this whole recipe on my website. Link is in the bio. Firing up my Loco griddle with the Smart Temp technology. Getting 350 degrees and 400 degrees set up for my cooking zone. Sauteing those onions near the end, salt them, and then move them to the indirect side. We're going to toast up some buns as well right now. As you see, it looks great. Getting our beef down, we're going to continuously flip it and chop it up until it looks good, and then get our onions, provolone cheese, and pickled jalapeno.
Ping pong ball.
Making pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Cakes and bacon. I be in a loop, she be in a group. Brody want a friend, don't have. I be in a loop, she be in a group. Brody want a friend, don't have. I be in a loop, she be in a group. I don't like the person that I am when I hurt you. Cause in those moments I desert you. I don't like the person that I am when I hurt you. Cause in those moments I desert you. And I realize I don't deserve you. No, I don't deserve you.
the ego playing a part in you boxing again?
No, the ego plays a part of me having you talk about it.
Like,